Hello folks, Double Tap here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are bottling up our Sundew beer. It's been fermenting for just over a week now. I've done hydrometer tests for the last 2 days. It's totally stopped fermenting out. So what I want to do is I want to transfer it into another fermenter. This is the one that the bottling one fits on. Everything's been star sand. I got all my equipment down there. That's been star sand as well. Loads of bottles here, wine including beer because I'll be bottling up some wine as well today. 50 bottles in total, all been rinsed out twice, all been star sand. Good to go these lot are. So let's have a quick look. So this is the Woodfordes Sundew Real Ale. Our brew date was just over, like I say, a week ago, and in this one all we put was 23 litres of water. The kit instructions did say you didn't need sugar, you didn't need nothing else, so fingers crossed, we'll see how it turns out. Right then, let's get our airlock out. Do you know what, let's release this. Make it easier. Bloody hell, this don't want to come out, this don't. And I don't want to pull the bloody bung out with it. God almighty. That's in there solid, that is. Whoa. Okay. That smells nice. Right then. Let's see if we can work it. Okay, it's coming out now. Thank you. Right then, this is quite bitter. This is got a lot of sediment and that round the top, so it's a good job I'm filtering this. I think. Give you a little look at just how it turned out. See what I mean about all the bits in it? Okay then, let's reposition our camera, all like so. We've got another bucket of star sand down here with a longer pipe. So let's, do you know what? I'm not going to use that. I'm going to stick that end in there. Our sediment trap right here. Okay. Let's make sure we've got access to that because it acts as a good little stopper, that does. Right then. With this, I've said it many times, what I do is I try to get it at the top and just gradually go down as it's emptying out. So here goes. Okay then, so with this sediment trap, this is going to take about 10 minutes, so I think I'll cut the video here and I'll bring it up when our second fermenter's full. Right, I've transferred all that over. What I want to do now is take our final gravity with our hydrometer. So let's open that up. Let's get our hydrometer out. Everything's star sand, it's still a little bit slippy. Is that enough? Touch more. Okay. Right. Not going to see a hydrometer reading because of the amount of bubbles at the top, so I'll set that to one side for a minute and we'll take it from there. Right then, everything is transferred into our second fermenter. Let me show you at the trub in here. that's what we had in this one, as you can see. It's a little bit yucky. Let's rinse off my hand a minute. Right, now, I'll be quite honest with you, I'm not 100% on how this has turned out. And I don't mean the actual beer, what I mean is the bits that are floating in here, because it's still got bits in there even though I use my sediment trap. I'm not too happy with them sediment traps, I never have been. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy one of those small filter blocks with the wire mesh around them, I think, because let me show you, there's still bits in this. I don't know if you can see in the centre right there, so there's still quite a bit in there. So I think I'm going to bite the bullet on this one, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick some finings in it. These are the Wilco beer finings. So get these in there. Okay. Right. This says to leave it for a couple of days and let the finings do their magic. So these have all been sanitised with Starsan. I'm going to give that just a gentle stir. There we go. Make sure all them finings are in there, because there's nothing worse than having a pint of beer and it's got all little bits in it. I know it's an extra couple of days that it'll take, but so what, doesn't really matter. I'm happy with that. So I'm going to leave that a couple of days and then we're going to start bottling. Right then, I've left it 4 days. I've had in here our beer finings. What I've done is, I've got our bottles back out, I've carbonated them. What I did want to do was show you the carbonation drops that I'm using. I've left these ones out on purpose, and you'll see why in a second. If you've never seen carbonation drops, that's what that looked like. But I brought these ones. These are Crafty Fox, handcrafted in the UK, and I got them off a website. But what I've noticed with these, I mean, all them ones are the ones I can't fit in the bottles, because let me show you, they're not like the Cooper's ones. They're an extremely funny, off shape. See what I mean? And when you're trying to put them in the bottles, see how they're getting stuck? What I'm having to do is get them and jam them down into the... it just, I mean, I know that took a few seconds, but when you're doing it 45 times and you're picking them up and messing about, it just proper eats into your time. I'm not saying that they're bad carbonation drops, I'm just saying just be aware of it before you buy the things. But anyway, let me stick that with there, because they're the ones that I've stuck the carbonation drops in. They're the ones that I haven't. So anyway, getting back to the beer. Left it in a nice cool place. We've been at a constant 20 degrees, so let's get it open and have a look. Ooh, that smells absolutely beautiful. And it seems to have worked really well. It's not all that sediment down by the looks of it. You can't really see, in all honesty, because it does get quite dark in these. But it looks pretty good. Let's give you a quick shufty. And there she blows, and it looks a hell of a lot better than a few days ago. So that is what we're after with this one. Right then, I think I'm going to pop that back on because I don't want any bits or anything flying in this. I'm going to move the camera and we're going to set our bottling wand up and we'll bottle off a few bottles, I think, folks. Right then, we're all ready, we're in position. Let's stick our bottling wand on. I'm going to turn our tap to get it straight. There's our bottling wand going in. Make sure I've got enough clearance here. I always like to put a towel, a sponge, a rag or something on the floor underneath because I guarantee you'll always get drips with it. So let's turn that on. Okay, right then, let's go for our first bottle of beer. And it is, looking at this bottling wand, a lighter straw colour, but it's not a straw coloured as what the impression is on the kit when you buy it. Okay, so it is a lighter colour, but not that much lighter, I wouldn't say. Okay, let's do another one. I mean, I don't think that colour is going to get any lighter over time, I really don't. Why they've marketed it like that, I don't know, because we followed the recipe to the T and I don't know. Okay, I'm going to do one more so you can actually see this. And you'll get an idea of what I'm actually talking about, because it looks to me like a pale ale. I know it's a real ale, but it looks like a pale ale to me. Okay, almost there. There we go. Yeah, okay. It has got a lighter straw colour, but not that much. Let me give you a little look. You're not going to see it all that well in this light, and I do apologise, but there ain't much I can do about it. Right, going to carry on bottling all this lad up, and then we'll go to the capping part. Right then, everything's bottled up now. I just wanted to show you what we had left in our fermenter. So it's going to be easier for me to show you this because there's no real drop in this. And look at that. It's pretty clean. It's a little bit cloudy in there because obviously I'm mixing around a bit, but I reckon that is due to the finings. I mean, it's the first time I've had no real thick sediment in there. For what reason, I don't know, but I'm going to put it down to the finings, I think. Right then, let's cap a couple of these babies up. If I've had a couple of people ask me what capper I use the Better Brew one, which is that fantastic capper. I've never ever had a problem with this capper. It's a really good one. All our caps have been sanitised. So I did all the caps when I sanitise all my bottles basically, because you can just bung them in and let them do their own thing. 1 and 2. Right, let me do another one. 1 and 2. And there we go, folks. That is our beer capped. No legs, nothing. And as you can see, that sugar is doing its thing in there. It's proper doing its thing, look at it. Don't know if you can see it, but it's all dissolving nice in there, that is. Very nice. Right, we'll do one more. I know that you can't really see what I'm doing here, but there is other videos that I've done where I've zoomed in, you can have a look how it's done. It's not that hard, it's pretty easy if you've got a decent capper. So I'm going to finish off and get the rest of these capped up. Right then, everything's bottled up, everything's capped. I've given the bottles the little once over, so let me give you a little loving look at one of these, the finished result. As you can see, the sugar that we put in, the 2 carbonation drops, that has all dissolved into there. That will carbonate nicely over the course of the next month, and it should help out and give us a nice bit of head retention. It will give us the carbonation in the beer. That will do its job well. So what did we get out of this? Okay, we got 38 pints. That ain't bad. There was hardly any left in our fermenter. What I did forget is that's why the fermenter was so clean, because I transferred it over, because it was a few days back. I totally forgot about it. That's why we had no trouble in there. But yeah, overall, we've got a nice little haul here. I'll leave it in the bottles now for a month. Then we'll test it out, I think. So that's our Sundew Real Ale beer, all finished. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already a subscriber. Check out my Instagram. I post stuff on there way before you'll ever see it on YouTube. And leave your comments and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. I'm Double Tap, and bye for now.